Dr. Vrunda Vasantrao Lokhande, working at Deshbhakta Ratnapanna Gumbhar, College of Commerce, Kolhapur. Today we are going to study a very important topic, that is note making. Note making is an important reading skill. Nowadays knowledge is advancing and expanding very speedily. So we have to learn it with the same speed. Human mind is not a computing machine to store all the knowledge imparted. Making notes help us to stay active and engaged during the lectures, revision and reading. Today we are going to study what does mean note making, advantages of note making, steps or procedure of notes making, styles of notes making and so on. So let us turn towards the slides and we will study what does mean exactly note making. Let us start with what does mean note making. Note making is not just about writing down everything you hear or read. It is process of reviewing, connecting and synthesizing ideas from your lectures or reading. Making notes helps you to stay active and engaged during your lectures, reading and revision. Note making source can be any book, article, meeting or any oral discussion. Note making saves lot of time by going through notes made. There is big difference between note making and note taking. Note taking is a passive process which is undertaken during lectures, while note making is a more active and focused writing skill. So next we discuss what are the advantages of note making. A note making is a skill which improves by practicing. There are some advantages of note making. Let us discuss what are the advantages of note making. It has great importance in exam or in academic writing. It is an organization of main points for future use. Note making helps in keeping the information handy whenever we require. It helps in recollecting and recalling the past events said or heard. It helps in concentrating, understanding and provides a permanent record. Note-making format helps a writer to go through bulky documents quicker. It helps in understanding a material if the notes are in own words. It distinguishes between main points and details. Styles of note-making. Suppose you are in a class and the teacher is teaching a very important concept. It is difficult for us to remember everything taught in the class in the same order. Also, in our daily lives, it is not possible to memorize everything. To overcome this difficulty, one notes down important details. These notes help us a lot. The noting down of useful concepts and points in the basis of what are says note making. So let us see which are the styles of note making. First one, bar chart. Bar chart is a chart or graph that presents categorical data with rectangular bars with heights or lengths proportional to the values that they present. The bars can be plotted vertically or horizontally. A vertical bar chart is sometimes called a column chart. A bar graph shows comparison among discrete categories. So you can see the example of bar chart. Next one, that is the tree diagram. Tree diagram, all of you are very familiar with the tree diagram because since school days you are studying what does mean tree diagram and use of tree diagram. Tree diagram is useful for representing different components of any particular object. It is useful to present classification of data, relationship in family, ancestry, analogy and hierarchical relationship of management in any organization. Thus, tree diagram shows division, subdivision, hierarchical relationship. So here you can see The example of tree diagram. Look at the following tree diagram which describes the classification of satisfied customers. Next style, that is the plan chart. Plan chart are used for planning projects of all sizes, and they are useful way of showing what work is scheduled to be done on a specific day. So this is a modern way of presentation. Next one, that is pictogram. Pictogram diagram is the simplest of all diagrams. It is a pictorial diagram. It shows a picture or sketch of the various components of a specific system and the wiring between these components. So next style is maps. We used maps for note making. A mapping shows how the elements are paired. It's like a flow chart for a function showing the input and output values. A mapping diagram consists of two parallel columns. Lines or arrows are drawn from the domain to range to represent the relationship between the two elements. So here we can see the example of Shakespeare's plays. So Shakespeare plays are three types of plays. One is the comedy, second history, and third one tragedy. Example of comedy play is As You Like It. Example of history play, that is Richard III, and example of tragedy, that is the Hamlet. Next one, that is the line graph. So let us see what does mean line graph. Line graph is a type which displays information as a series of data poses called markers connected by straight line segment. It is a basic type of chart common in many fields. Next style is pie chart. These pie charts we all are very much familiar. Let us see what does mean pie chart. Pie chart represents a circle which is further divided into the different parts to indicate components. A circle is divided into various component sectors. It is called a pie diagram. The whole circle is 100% which can be divided into pies as per the data. It gives a visual impression of the information. Pie diagram is a supplementary to the tabular data. So here you can see the example of pie chart. Next style is flow chart. So we also familiar with the flow chart. Flow chart provides information in short about the processes. It depicts various steps taken to complete the process. It is useful to tell the recipe of any dish or procedure of producing any process of doing certain activities. So look at the following flow chart. So we discuss or we studied styles of note making. So when we actually start to make notes, what exactly the procedure of note making? First procedure is or step is read the passage provided, or it is necessary that you can read the passage carefully. Underline the important sentences. You can make use of pencil for underlined sentences. It helps to make headings and subheadings. Make a rough note first so as to get an idea. Organize them in logical order or sequence for the final note. Use the appropriate note making format. Do not change the idea or the message of the passage. So there are various ways of making notes. First one, annotation, outline notes, column notes, mind maps, and summary notes. So these are the various ways of making notes. So one by one we can study. First one, annotation. So annotation is suitable for print material, that is print modules, textbooks, articles, etc. It makes notes by writing in the margin, underlining facts, highlighting the main points, etc. Annotation helps to remember main points without having to read the text all over again. So here you can see the example of annotation. How to annotate? Here I am giving the example of George Orwell's Animal Farm. So when you read the passage, that time you can figure out probably other main characters, setting, personification, who sent words, another main characters, and so many things. Annotating is simply taking notes about what you are reading. For example, when you read the passage, that time you figure out the setting, characters, noticing figurative language, connection to theme, questions to other literature, new vocabulary words, questions you have about the text, plot, settings, or anything else that come to mind when you reading. Anecdote simply means you have to study the passage thoroughly. Second ways of making note is outline note. The outline method is one of the best and most popular note making method for college students. It helps you to organize your notes in a structured form, helping you save a lot of time for further reviewing and editing. This method requires you to structure your notes in forms of an outline by using bullet points and their subpoints. Start writing main points on the far left of the page and add related subpoints in the bullet points below using indent. Here we can see how we have to use heading, subheading, points, subheadings, again subpoints. So in that way we have to make use of these outline notes. Next way is column notes. Column notes, it is an ideal method for notes that involves a lot of information. It is the forms of fact and statistics. The information is organized in several columns similar to a table or spreadsheet. Each column represents a unique category which makes the row easily comparable. So for sake of mathematics and science courses, we have to make use of these column notes. So here we can see the example what blood cells do. Red cells, white cells, platelets, plasma, and their working. So for sake of such information, we are using column notes. Next very interesting ways of making note is mind maps. When the lecture's content is intense, the mapping method works best. It helps organize your notes by dividing them into the branches, enabling to establish relationship between the topics. Starts with the writing the main point at the topic of the map, keeping dividing it into subtopics on the left and right as you go down. So here you can see the relationships among ideas and concept with the lines serving as links. So do not follow a linear sequence. Here you can see the example of the science investigation. Last ways of making note, that is summary notes. A condensed version of the informations written in a paragraph form using your own words, used when cannot impose heading or subheadings for a text. Summary notes are your own super condensed notes that only focus in what matters. The main point of summary notes is to have a convenient, easy to access file that contains all your most relevant notes. And very important point, that is when you are doing note making, you have to remember some points. So points to remember for note making format. Avoid using long sentences as heading or title. Never lose the main idea of the passage. Ignore information which is less important. Be brief, clear and specific. Use logical sequencing. Use proper indentation. Leave no spaces to avoid confusion. Do not include your own version or understanding. Use abbreviation short forms whenever necessary. Make your note more memorable by adding colors, drawings and symbols. Notes therefore are very important. Almost all educated persons, teachers, lawyers, doctors and students as well. Whenever we read something, we have to write down important points as we cannot hold them on mind. Making notes allow us to reduce the information into the manageable size. So when we are studying for exams, a lot of material has to be covered. So in this way we discuss about note making. Note making is very important to involve us in the learning process. So in this way, today we discuss what does mean note making, procedure of note making, advantages of note makings, style of note makings and ways of note making, etc. So note making is one of the art and it is very much beneficial for all of us. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe, like and share with your friends. Keep watching. Stay tuned with me. Thank you.